This is not a game for slackers. There are no gimmies, no do-overs, no lifelines, no hints. You play as a team, but be ready to betray everyone. Be rich. The weak of will, the unsteady, the ones who make excuses, all will leave with nothing. And if you fail, I will tell the whole world you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Welcome to the weakest link. So the standard settings are good enough for you.
Here's your chance to bend the rules. Up to 7 contestants may now be selected to play the weakest link. Of the 24 people preparing for today's show, anyone can be chosen to play for the prize money by highlighting that character and pressing the X button.
I'm Ruth, 17, a high school senior from Kansas City, Kansas.
Yo, I'm Jojo, I'm 16 and I'm a student. I live in Denver, Colorado.
That's not who I'd have chosen.
I'm William, age 35, and I'm an air traffic controller living in Washington, D.C.
I'm Barry, 38, and I'm a New York cabbie from Brooklyn.
I'm Gary, 21, college grad living in Berkeley. I'm into martial arts.
That's not who I'd have chosen.
I'm Ravi, age 24, from Cincinnati. I'm studying to be a CPA.
Hello y'all, I'm Evelyn, I'm 39 and I run a catering business in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Now the rules. In each round, the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach your $125,000 target within the time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 7 correct answers. Get your question wrong, and you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. But if you say back before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you start a new chain from scratch. Remember, at the end of the round, only money that has been banked can be taken forward. Weakest link. Any of the 7 people in the game could win up to $1 million. They don't know each other, however. If they want to win the prize money, they'll have to work as a team. But 6 of them will leave with nothing. As round by round, we eliminate the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
Gary, age 21, a college graduate living in Berkeley, California. Ruth, age 17, a high school senior from Kansas City, Kansas. Jojo, a high school student living in Denver, Colorado. William, age 35, an air traffic controller from Washington, D.C. Barry, age 38, a cab driver from Brooklyn, New York. Ravi, age 24, an accounting student from Cincinnati, Ohio. Evelyn, age 39, a catering business owner from Little Rock, Arkansas.
The first round lasts for 2.5 minutes. The order you are playing was randomly selected before the show. We'll start with the player in the first position. Let's play the weakest link. Gary, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Gary, in the arts, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, in nature, select the right answer. Correct. Jojo, which one of these is correct? Correct. William, select the correct answer. Wrong. Barry, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Ravi, select the right answer. Correct. Evelyn, in geography, select the right answer. Correct. Gary, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, in nature, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, which one of these is right? Correct. William, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Barry, select the right answer. Correct. Ravi, which one of these is right? Correct. Evelyn, in entertainment, select the right answer. Correct. Gary, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Ruth, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment. Reached and banked your $125,000 target. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Is there a village that's missing its idiot? Who is the midget among intellectual giants, whose brain has already gone home? It's time to vote off. Time the weakest link. Come on, hurry up. It's not really that difficult.
Ruth, statistically, is the strongest link. William is the weakest link. In that round, William banked the most money. But how will the votes go?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Ravi. Ravi. William. Barry. William. Barry. Jojo.
We have a tie. When the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. Ruth, as the strongest link, you get to choose. So, who will it be?
William.
Ruth. Why this person?
Well, he keeps getting everything wrong,
William, if you're the sort of person controlling the airwaves, heaven help us, I'm amazed anything ever lands safely in Washington, D.C. I'd advise all the people who need to get there to use the train. Does Washington have an abnormally high number of mid-air collisions? I'd be surprised if it doesn't. William, I don't think I've ever seen the game played that badly before. You do know, do you? You're supposed to give the right answers.
I don't feel like I'm really getting much. I feel like I'm caught from the rest of the team.
With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye, weakest link.
It's those vital lapses at critical moments that upset me the most. That's not the way I normally operate. So I'm really shocked to have been caught off guard like that. I made some critical, fundamental errors of judgment, and I'm sorry to say that they cost me the game. I deserved to go when I did.
Round 2. There are 6 players left. We are now taking 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Ruth, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ruth, in science, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in nature, select the right answer. Wrong. Barry, in science, which one of these is correct? Correct. Ravi, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Evelyn, in geography, select the correct answer. Wrong. Gary, in the arts, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, in nature, select the correct answer. Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Correct. Barry, in nature, select the correct answer. Correct. Ravi, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Wrong. Evelyn, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Correct. Gary, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Ruth, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Barry, in geography, which one of these is right? Wrong. Ravi, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Evelyn, in nature, select the right answer. Correct. Gary, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Ruth, in science, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, which one of these is right? Correct. Barry, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Ravi, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Evelyn, in geography, select the correct answer. Correct. Gary, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Barry, in nature, select the right answer. Correct. Ravi, in science, which one of these is right? Wrong. Evelyn, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Gary, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Correct.
Thank.
Time's up. You could have won $125,000. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Which player can't keep up? Who's bringing up the rear? Bangingly. Who's nowhere near the finishing line? The finish. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Ruth, statistically, is the strongest link. The weakest link is Ravi. Barry banked the most money. Will this help when it comes to voting?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Ravi. 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 Jojo. Barry.
Ruth. Why this person?
I don't think he knows that we're supposed to try to make some money here.
Gary. Leisure is meant to be your specialist subject. Clearly you didn't do any work preparing.
Complete disaster, yeah.
Why this person?
I'm here for some cash, you know, but I don't think he banked a red cent that round.
Ravi, who's studying to be an accountant. I think it might take some time for you to qualify. Mind you, if you ever qualify, will you get any customers? Would anyone have the courage to sign up with you? I think they'd have to be very rich and not mind at all if you lost them all their money. Ravi, leisure is meant to be your specialist subject. Clearly you didn't do any work preparing. Some questions too hard for you. Is that it?
I really don't think my mistakes were that bad.
With 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I was horrible. No two ways about it. Missed some really easy questions and hesitated far too much. Nearly all the ones I got wrong. If I just thought a bit longer. That's what I'm so upset about. Should have done a lot better.
Round 3, you are down to 5 players. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strong start link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Ruth, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ruth, in sports, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Wrong. Barry, select the correct answer. Wrong. Evelyn, in sports, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Correct. Gary, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Wrong. Ruth, in the arts, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Correct. Barry, in science, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Evelyn, select the right answer. Wrong. Gary, in sports, which one of these is correct? Ruth, select the correct answer. Correct. Jojo, which one of these is right? Correct. Barry, in nature, select the right answer.
Right.
Wrong. Evelyn, in science, select the right answer. Wrong. Gary, which one of these is correct? Correct. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Jojo, in science, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Barry, in science, select the correct answer. Correct. Evelyn, in sports, which one of these is right? Wrong. Gary, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in sports, select the right answer. Correct. Barry, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Evelyn, select the right answer. Time's up. Well, allegedly the weakest links are gone, and still you only get this much. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who doesn't convince you? Who's trying to pull the wool over your eyes? Who's all mouth and no answers? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Jojo is the strongest link statistically. Statistically, Evelyn is the weakest link. Barry banked the most money. But will the votes follow the facts?
Voting over? It's voting time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Evelyn. 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 Jojo.
Gary, leisure is meant to be your specialist subject. Clearly you didn't do any work preparing.
Complete disaster, yeah.
Why did you vote for her?
Did she get any right in that round? I don't think so.
Ruth, a pretty lackluster performance.
I haven't done some of those things at school yet.
Why did you vote for her?
You have to be able to get some questions right? Otherwise, what's the point of being here?
Evelyn, the caretaker from Little Rock, who supports several charities. I must say, the pathetic amount of money you've managed to bank here, I hope no one puts you in charge of fundraising back in Arkansas. Evelyn, some questions too hard for you. Is that it? What on earth was going on there?
I am really getting hot and bothered about the number of questions we seem to be missing.
With 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, I think it was completely unfair them booting me off like that. And goodness knows if there were 1 or 2 of them there who were miles worse at the game than I was. It was like they were ganging up on me, just like being back at school, you know? I'm happy just to get away from it, I can tell you. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Round 4. There are 4 of left. We are taking another 10 seconds off the clock. You now have only 2 minutes. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Jojo, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Jojo, in nature, select the correct answer. Correct. Barry, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Gary, in nature, select the correct answer. Correct. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, select the right answer. Correct. Barry, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Gary, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Reached and banked your $125,000 target. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who is the hole in your pocket? Who is the luxury you cannot afford? Sling the slow coach, dump the dunce. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Gary is the strongest link in this round. In this round, Ruth is the weakest link. Gary banked the most in that round. But will the team notice that?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Ruth, Barry, Barry, Ruth.
We have a tie. When the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. Gary, as the strongest link, you get to choose. So, who will it be?
Barry.
Gary, why did you vote for him?
The vibes I'm getting from him are not very positive. It's like he doesn't want to be a winner. I like people with energy around me.
Barry from New York. You know, I thought Manhattan cab drivers knew everything. I mean, I wouldn't trust you to get me to Times Square or Central Park after that fiasco. Mind you, I note that you're a Knicks fan, so winning obviously isn't anything you're familiar with. Barry! Well, didn't get many right, did you? Perhaps you didn't hear the questions properly.
Man, the guy don't get a chance to think out here.
With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Right.
I'm blowing a gasket here. People treated me like dirt. I banked a ton of coin, had one bad round, and I'm out of my ear. It's a disgrace. Hope none of them wins it.
Round 5. 3 of you left. We are cutting another 10 seconds from your time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Gary, You will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Gary, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in nature, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Gary, in sports, which one of these is right? Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Correct. Gary, in the arts, select the right answer. Wrong. Ruth, in science, which one of these is right? Wrong. Jojo, in the arts, which one of these is right? Correct. Gary, in science, select the correct answer. Correct. Ruth, correct. In geography, which one of these is right? Wrong. Jojo, in politics, which one of these is right? Wrong. Gary, in history, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in geography, select the correct answer. Wrong. Jojo, in the arts, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Gary, in science, which one of these is correct? Correct. Ruth, in geography, select the correct answer. Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Wrong. Gary, in the arts, select the right answer. Correct. Ruth, in history, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Jojo, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Gary, in geography, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, in geography, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, select the right answer. Time's up. Well, allegedly the weakest links are gone, and still you only get this much. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Which one of you is the big bad wolf? Whose mind sadly is emptier than Mother Hubbard's cupboard? Who's trying to turn your coach into a pumpkin? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Jojo is the strongest link statistically. The weakest link is Gary. Jojo banked more than anyone else. But will the votes follow the facts?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
The players voted as follows. Jojo. Gary. Gary.
Jojo, leisure is meant to be your specialist subject. Clearly you didn't do any work preparing.
I never had that stuff in school.
Why did you vote for him?
He just reminded me of this really boring class I got, and I can't deal with it.
Ruth. Well, not much of a contribution there, was there?
I haven't done some of those things at school yet.
Why did you vote for him?
Well, you know, he just didn't seem to fit in with the rest of the group. Everyone is working together, but he's holding us back. We've just got to get rid of him.
So, Gary, a college graduate living in Berkeley with no job. What precisely did you graduate in? It certainly wasn't anything. It couldn't be anything connected to the questions you were attempting to answer here. Gary, Leisure is meant to be your specialist subject. Clearly you didn't do any work preparing. For someone whose specialist subject is sport, that was a pretty amazingly poor performance. If I was on your team, I'd want to transfer immediately.
Complete disaster, yeah.
With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It was all basically okay in the end. The people were cool, and it's a definite buzz being in the studio and everything. But yeah, it was good. I hope they all do all right.
Round 6. And just the 2 of you left, and this time you have only 90 seconds. But whatever you win in this round will be tripled and added to your total to make up your final prize money. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. Let's play the weakest link. Jojo, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Jojo, in geography, select the right answer. Correct. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in geography, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Wrong. Jojo, in history, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Wrong. Jojo, in sports, select the correct answer. Wrong. Ruth, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Correct. Jojo, in history, select the correct answer. Wrong. Ruth, in history, select the right answer. Wrong. Jojo, in science, which one of these is right? Correct. Ruth, in history, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in geography, which one of these is right? Wrong. Time's up. Well, allegedly the weakest links are gone, and still you only get this much. Today's prize money is shown at the bottom of your screen. Of course, only one of you can take your prize money away, so now you will be playing against each other head to head. I'll ask alternate questions, 5 to each of you. Whoever answers the most correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there's a tie after 5 questions each, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner. Ruth, as the strongest link in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I'll go first.
Ruth, you will answer first. Let's play the weakest link. Ruth, in the arts, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, select the correct answer. Wrong. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these is right? Wrong. Jojo, in entertainment, select the right answer. Wrong. Ruth, in sports, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, in history, which one of these is correct? Correct. Jojo, you need to answer this correctly to stay in the game. Jojo, in geography, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Ruth, if you answer this correctly, you have won. Ruth, in entertainment, select the right answer. Wrong. Jojo, you need to answer this correctly to stay in the game. Jojo, in the arts, select the right answer. Correct. We now go into a sudden death situation. The questions will continue in pairs. If one of you gets your question correct, then the other will have to answer correctly or lose. Let's play sudden death. Ruth, in entertainment, which one of these answers is correct? Correct. Jojo, you need to answer this correctly to stay in the game. Jojo, in the arts, select the correct answer. Correct. Ruth, in geography, which one of these is right? Correct. Jojo, you need to answer this correctly to stay in the game. Jojo, in politics, which one of these is right? Wrong. Ruth, that means you are today's strongest link, and you go away with the prize money. Jojo, you leave nothing.
Sweet, you know, I can't believe it. I'm going to go straight out and get myself a new car, because I just passed my driving test. It's going to be great.
Join us again next time on The Weakest Link. Bye.